Something strange has been happening for quite some time now, right under our nose. Some of the biggest personalities in the digital world, Kai Cenat, Ninja, IShowSpeed, whoever you want to put in there, are pulling in millions. If you put them together, probably billions of views every single day. Doing what? Absolutely nothing. No message, no purpose, no substance. Yet they are at the top of the digital food chain. Now, this episode is not me hating on them. Well, to be honest, I do hate the algorithm because it pushes people who are talking about things that need to be talked about. It pushes those people down and then it uplifts the bullshit up. So it's not personal against these guys. I just don't like this system that's been put in place for a reason. There's a reason you know these names, but you've probably never heard of a woman named Francesca Albanese. I know that's a new name for you, but I don't want to be the one to tell you what she's done or what she does. I want you to do some research. Now, while these streamers, influencers create their content, again, no substance, no message, literally just pure bullshit. As they continue to do what they do, there are real things happening in this world that we need to be paying attention to, and we're not because we're stuck on bullshit. Today, I want to answer 10 questions, not about the streamers, but about us, about what we value as humans in America right now, right after this intro.
Only one. Yeah.
All right, Yetix, what do we have?
Why are millions of people drawn to content that lacks depth or purpose?
Entertainment basically escapes us from our normal day-to-day activities. You get off work, you want to come home and enjoy home. You want to enjoy the things that you enjoy, whether it's sports, love, violin, or movies, whatever. You just want to be in peace. Because at the end of the day, one person can't save the world. And if you look outside, you'll notice that there's a whole lot of people not trying. So I think a lot of people realize that I can't do it by myself. And they don't even try. But with the youth watching these streamers, I think their approach is a little bit different. I think the youth is essentially living for fun, living for entertainment, whatever. And I think that's a huge problem in our society because there's not a lot of those people living for purpose. And we are supposed to be living for purpose. All of us have a purpose. And if you are not trying to find your purpose, then you're probably just being distracted by bullshit. And you'll never figure out what your purpose is. God gave you a purpose. And if you are not doing your due diligence to figure that out, figure out your skills, figure out what you are, who you are, then this is what happens. We have a generation that can't read, can't spell, can't think for themselves. All they know how to do is watch other people and adapt to whatever they're doing or thinking. It's crazy.
Do influencers like Kai Cenat, Speed, Jinxie, Ninja represent creativity or distraction?
I would be hating if I told you they're not creative. They come up with some good stuff, some very creative stuff, some very entertaining ideas. I give them that. But on that note, if I was to get 2 strippers and a preacher and build a podcast, I'm pretty sure that would go viral too. If you put bullshit out there, people are going to gravitate towards the bullshit because it sells. So creative, sure. But your purpose is not 24 hours in Target doing bullshit. At least I wouldn't think so. I don't even think people's purpose is to play sports. Now, sure, sports are great. It builds camaraderie. It brings people together. You can inspire people. But your pure purpose? God don't care about hooping. Don't care about football. Don't care about soccer. That is a human-made game. How many lives did you affect positively? As far as I'm concerned, that's all that matters. It's just my personal philosophy on that. I could be wrong, but I could be right. Now, if you think I'm just saying pure bullshit, then tell me why this picture means so much. Sports could be an excellent tool, is an excellent tool, but it's so much bigger than sports.
What does it say about our society when doing nothing becomes entertainment?
Oh, I think it tells us a lot. When I was growing up, I used to play the video games. Now we have a very large group of individuals not even playing the video games. They're just watching people play the video games. And I'm thinking to myself, how is that fun? What is entertaining about watching somebody else play the video game? Don't you want to play? I just don't get it. But really, it tells me that we have a lot of people right now who don't even want to participate. And this is where the NPC culture comes into place. Non-playable characters. There is nothing unique or original about these people. Everything about these individuals are taken from some other substance or from somebody else. Oh, I like how he does that. I'm gonna do that same thing. Oh, I like how they do that. I'm gonna talk like that. I'm gonna look like that. I'm gonna walk like that. Who are you?
Are we witnessing the rise of a digital NPC culture?
Without a doubt. Just look around. You'll notice it. There's not a lot of people who are truly comfortable in the skin that they're in. They're just trying to be somebody else. They're trying to be something that they're not. So, yep.
How do these platforms benefit from promoting low effort, high reward content?
Just like the music industry. You get views, you get attention, it equals money. It doesn't matter if it harms the community. It's about money.
How does this affect young people's sense of identity and purpose?
Well, I think they see what we reward, right? They see the bullshit that we reward. If you go outside yelling bullshit in the street and you have a trash bag on your head and a sock on your left ear and I don't know. If you do some bullshit, then you might get some views and attention, which again equals money. So it sets a bad precedent for the youth because they think that they can go out here, go viral, and that's all they need to do. Again, you go viral, you get up there, and now what? You still don't have substance. You still don't have critical theory. You still don't think for yourself. You're still controlled. You're still programmed. So is all this stuff worth it for money? I don't think so. But according to the youth or according to the system, this is how you win. Why do this when I can do this? And it's so much easier and it's actually a little bit more fun and it doesn't take as much effort and I don't have to think as much. And I can just do it with a whole bunch of people because there's a lot of people that think like this too. So why do this hard shit when I can do this?
What's the difference between entertainment and influence?
That's entertainment. I'm entertained. I let entertaining be entertaining. Music, for example. I don't listen to Future, then want to go sip lean. Entertainment is one thing. You're not going to influence me to do some bullshit that my mind is going to say no to. The problem is that line, it's blurred. So they're going to look at Kodak Black. He just got a key to the city, which thankfully he denied the key to the city. But why is city officials giving Kodak Black a key to the city? And I like Kodak Black, not for Kodak Black, but for his artistry. But that line is drawn and it should be drawn. But when that line is blurred, you tend to follow things you shouldn't really follow.
Why is now not the time to be distracted?
To put it bluntly, there's so much happening in the world, not just even America, but just the world. But even just staying here in America, we've let these people get away with things that they shouldn't have gotten away with for far too long, way too long. The world is watching. We need to do something about this shit. And it takes all of us. I can't do it by myself. I need you to, be yourself. I'm not asking for much. I just need you to have balance in your life. Just like me, man. I don't sit up here and think about this shit 24/7. I swear I don't. I have hobbies and stuff that I like to do too. And if I were to just focus on the bullshit that happens in this world, I'd probably go crazy. So you have to have a balance. But as soon as I just don't do this at all and just do bullshit, I don't feel productive and I don't feel like I'm fulfilling my purpose. So that's just my personal responsibility of it. But you have a personal responsibility as well. But as soon as you see that, it'll get better. I'll try to talk life into you, but I can't do it for you. But hopefully you understand how powerful the United States is and how we truly affect the world. And the world is depending on us to eventually rise up to the occasion and stop the bullshit.
Can we blame streamers? Or are we to blame for watching?
I don't blame the streamers. Low effort work, a lot of money, a lot of attention, and fun. I get it. I really don't even blame the individuals who's watching it. They're probably young. Outside is really weird. Everything is so divisive and everything is turned against each other, and it's just nasty out here. So they focus on things that they enjoy. I get it. I honestly wouldn't know who to blame. I blame the climate. There's a lot of people out here who don't care because it is so freaking hard that, oh, I should go bust my ass and still not make it. I'd rather just sit up here and watch this person do absolutely nothing, and I'll do the same thing. I don't agree, but I understand.
What type of content should we be lifting up instead?
I'm not about to sit up here and tell you who you should follow, what you should be watching, and what kind of content you should. That doesn't matter. Just have balance. If you watch bullshit for 3 hours, try to read a book for an hour and a half. I don't know. Just try to balance the bullshit with some stuff of substance. Life is about growth. You're here to get better. You're here to get more experiences to become a better human being. I'm not the same person I was a year ago, 2 years ago, 5 years ago. I'm not going to be the same person I am today in 2-3 years. I'm not. I'm going to change. Hopefully I get better, but I don't want to do this. And I damn sure don't want to do this. But the choice is yours. And with that being said, come on, Marley. Yeah. We're signing out. Like, share, subscribe. We'll see y'all next episode.
Only one. Only one. Yeah.